everyone, Mindy here. Welcome to my bedroom. This is my home theater space in a 6x9 feet space. Let me just turn it up for you. This is a video showing you just how I built my home theater setup in this small section of my bedroom. What I'm most excited about is this 4K OLED 55-inch TV from LG. This is my first TV ever, and yes, I did splurge a little bit on it because I figured I'm gonna be keeping this for a while. It's not like I'm gonna change it every year like how I do with my iPhones. So yeah, I did spend a little bit more money to get a good OLED TV from LG, and this is it. This is the LG C1 TV. It's an OLED display, so we do get to enjoy deep dark blacks. I love it, especially when I turn off all the lights and watch a movie on this and the picture just flushes with the background and you can't see the bezels. It gives us a really seamless movie experience. Love it. It's 4K, so the images are really sharp and very clear. The colors are very vivid and very true to life. It just makes the watching experience so nice and what we call shook. Yep, whether it's Marvel, the Avengers, Star Wars, Baby Yoda, you get to enjoy your favorite stories a little bit more when the pictures are sharper, clearer, and just has so much more details. It took me a while to decide on this specific TV, and these are the reasons I used to justify my purchase. Number one is the display. It's so thin and slim. It's almost a bezel-less display. Beautiful. Ever since the wallpaper TV was launched in 2017, I've always wanted them as my first TV. So I told myself I was going to save up to get a TV like that. So technically, the LG G1 model would have been the obvious choice. But now that I'm older, I kind of like having these LED light strips behind my TV, so I settled with the C1 TV instead of the G1. Plus, this model has almost all the latest tech as the highest end G1 TV, but this model is way cheaper than the gallery TV. I actually love gaming on this huge 55-inch TV. I don't own a PlayStation, but I did run a super long 10 feet cable from my PC all the way to my TV. This is just a perfect setup for when I want to relax, chill, and game. Unfortunately, I can't do that for too long because I do get motion sickness after playing on this big screen after a while. The OS on this LG TV is actually pretty great. You can see all the latest trending shows on the home dashboard, plus all the frequent apps that I use like Netflix, HBO Go, Disney+, Apple TV, YouTube, Amazon Prime, you name it, it's there. They also have an LG TV app where you can control this TV on your phone. But despite all this greatness, I still bought the Apple TV 4K Gen 2. I swear, buying Apple products is like my not-so-secret guilty pleasure. But stay with me, I do have my reasons to justify this, why I felt like this was necessary, why this was better than the LG OS. Apple TV remote control is so light, portable, and easy to use as compared to this. Look at that. It's all about the gestures, swiping left, right, up, down to navigate your apps. Plus, navigation is really fast depending on how fast you swipe. And when you're watching a show and you want to fast forward, simply click once and swipe to the part that you want to watch. This is so much faster, I swear. Unlike the LG remote where you have to point or keep clicking the right button to get to where you want. Also, with the Apple TV remote, you can do this. While you're watching your show, tap once to see where you're at on the timeline, and when you tap it again, you get to see what time you'll finish watching the show. It's super useful for me for time management and so that I don't sleep too late. Yeah, AirPlay is also way smoother on the Apple TV. There are lesser lags when I AirPlay content from my laptop to the Apple TV. If you AirPlay a lot, you might just want to get the Apple TV because you're just going to enjoy your content so much better when there's lesser lags. And if I happen to lose this tiny remote, I can simply go into my iPhone, the remote app, to control the Apple TV. This is a very similar layout to the Apple TV remote control. And you know that hideous task where you have to type in your long passwords on a TV with a remote control like this? Well, with the Apple TV remote control, it just makes your life so much easier. Firstly, typing a password on this remote is much faster. Just swipe your way through it, or you can simply type it on your phone. Another great thing about Apple TV is that I can easily connect my AirPods Max, my AirPods with the Apple TV, and I get to enjoy that spatial audio Dolby Atmos on this AirPods Max. I actually love watching Star Wars Mandalorian with this. It just has a really nice cinematic effect. It feels like I have a surround sound system when I'm using this. And one final thing is that I can use this tiny remote control to adjust the volume of my speakers. I love it. Speaking of which, this is the sound system I went for. This is a set of Bose & Wilkins CM1S2 paired with this Marantz amplifier, in which I can adjust the volume using this Apple TV remote control. It has an incredible bass for such a small speaker, but I must say it's still kudos to this Marantz amplifier that helps it to produce such an amazing sound. And they say you're actually hearing the amplifiers when you have a setup like this. So my advice is don't cheap out on amplifiers, especially if you're thinking of building a setup like that. I love my sound setup so much. It's my go-to when I want to sit back, chill, relax, close my eyes, and just blast some music. Finally, we have this TV console. It's called the Meritus Modern TV Console. I'll leave links below. It's a clean wood finish and it matches the entire vibe of my TV setup. It has two huge drawers here for extra storage, but they're kind of messy right now, like you can see. Yeah. And we also have a fake IKEA plant right here to actually liven up the space. What I'm super proud of is this cable management right here, where I have this cable concealer that hides all the cable into this black color thing that goes down to my power plug. All in all, I really love this space. I actually divided my bedroom into two sections. That is the studio working area, whereas this is the bed, sleeping, relaxing, chill corner. And it's really small because I don't want to mess with the studio working area. And I can't actually get rid of this big bed because it's actually really, really comfortable. So I only have like this amount of space right here in the corner to build my TV setup. And so thank God this TV console fits so well such that I'm still able to actually walk through this thing. Being able to walk through is one thing. Being able to open the drawers to a certain space is another. So it's not bad considering that this setup took a while to plan and to build, but it was super worth it. And my favorite thing is to be able to control all of this with just this Apple TV remote. Or if I cannot find this little baby, I can control all of it on my phone. So that's just perfection. Perfection. Yeah, I don't actually use all these other remote controls, so away. I hope you enjoyed this and found some inspirations for your own setup. Tag me in all the pictures. I want to see them. All the links are in the description box below, so feel free to check them out. Subscribe for more videos like this. It really does help the channel. Take care, stay minty and cheery. Goodbye!